Okay, hopefully it seems like now it is working. Yeah, I don't know why my streaming was not working. So hi, good evening to all of you once again. Hope you're doing great. So wait for a while. How are you doing? If you talk about me, I'm doing really great. I'm doing great. So just I wanna know that how are you doing, guys? Hey, just wait for a while. So today once again we are going to have question answer sessions where we are gonna pick up questions like and before that, yeah, we are gonna deep dive into the topic, lots of other topics. So just let me wait for a while. Yeah, so whoever is here, please write the comment so I could see you have joined me. So once again we are going to talk about various topics, range of topics. The topic could be different, right? uh, so just sir, you are great, really? Who told I'm great? Oh gosh, I'm nothing, bro. Okay, just wait for a while. Let me put the sound down. I think this would work. Hi everyone, hi, just wait for a while, keep patience. I'm trying to do something and something else is happening here. So, anyway, you are hero, sir. Oh gosh, I'm hero? No, I'm myself. That's what I love. Don't make me hero. Hero is different word. It is for your cinema stars. I'm not that one, right? Anyway, good evening to all of you. And it has been week 7 days since we were not live. I mean, last Sunday we met, and once again we are meeting today. Hey, do you hear any sound like echo? Please let me know if you hear any echo. Then let me fix this. Okay. Please let me know. Or just wait for a while, just for a minute. Oh, sorry for interruptions, but I came. Right. So yeah, we are gonna talk about range of topics today, and here once again. We met last Sunday. We had lots of discussion. I had answered all of your questions. Hopefully, you know all of your questions. Whatever questions I could take between 1 hour, right? So I was live for at least an hour last Sunday, right? So once again I'm live. My English speaking is not good, increasing. Okay, I will come to your questions. I will take all of your questions. So don't worry. Please be patient. I mean, not that patient. I mean, be patient, right? Keep patience. So I will be coming to all of your questions. Before that, let me start with few basic tips that can help you to improve your English. And you know, learning journey is kind of journey which you have to keep on every day, right? I mean, if you are walking on the road, just keep on walking. You have to not break your consistency, right? Consistency is very important thing in every sector of life, like whether it is learning a language or you are doing other works, like consistency matters a lot. So I will talk about everything, but I'm talking about few of the basic facts that really works well to improve your English, because it had worked for me and it will work for you. So listen to me carefully about the 3 things that is very simple, you know, very basic and simple. You can do it, right? Because anybody can do it. First thing is that try to listen as much as possible. I have always telling you, you know, you have to cultivate the habit of listening, because listening is one of the easiest habit that you can cultivate and you can work on it, right? So start listening. Now you can switch. I know everybody is spending lots of time on social media today. Either you are watching Netflix or maybe other platform, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, so many platforms are available here, and you are watching all these platforms all day long, but you are watching in different language and you are watching useless thing, right? So now you have to build a habit of watching useful thing that is really gonna help you to improve your communication skills, right? So for example, instead of watching Hindi movies, you can watch English movies, and even if you are watching Hindi movies, turn on the subtitle and try to do a multiple work at the same time, right? So it can be done, and I'm sure that if you are learning English, then you would be keeping yourself up with the world, right? I mean, you would be keeping your knowledge up to the mark with this world, right? So that's what you definitely would be doing if you are learning English, right? Because one who are eager to learn English means they are trying to go higher in their life. So let me tell you, as far as life is concerned, there is no high, there is no low, okay? Just it's our mind and perception that we built around us, that something is higher, something is lower, something is good, something is bad, something is profane, something is sacred, something is evil, something is good. Like, it's all our perception. Because if you look at the people, right, then the thing that is profane for you may be sacred for them, right? The thing that you hate, somebody can enjoy, right? I mean, perspectives of people are different. So that is a different topic. I will not dive into it. But what my point was that start listening. Listen as much as possible. Build the habit of listening. Listen every day. Listen to your favorite speakers. Listen to your favorite English songs. Listen to your favorite cinema stars, right? Listen to your favorite gurus, right? Listen to your favorite anybody, but listen to your favorite one, because favorite one will impact you deeply. And I mean, you have to not be impacted by anybody, because you are unique. But I'm telling, as far as listening is concerned or learning is concerned, you can do, right? Otherwise, I know you are unique, and try to be unique, right? Because nobody was like you before, nobody would be like you in future as well. So you are unique in every senses. Just now you have to gather up the courage that you have within yourself, right? It is lurking inside you now. It is lurking deep down in your heart. Now you have to bring it out, right? So now, simple thing, start with the simple things, right? So first, start listening. And I have been always telling you, listening is one of the easiest habit that you can cultivate. Now I'm sitting here, I had no any work, then I could have listened to things. What is problem in listening, right? I love podcast, then I will start listening to podcast. I love music, then I will start listening to music. If you love watching cinemas, you will start watching cinemas in English, right? I'm not saying you don't watch your favorite movies in Hindi and other subjects, like, it is not. But you will have to deliver a time to learning a language, right? Nothing is easy, right? And nothing is hard. Just if it's up to you, like you are building a right kind of process, you are going through right route or path, then you can achieve it, right? But just sitting in your home, imagining that you are gonna master your English, you are gonna speak English, then no, man, you cannot. Everything takes time, takes effort. Nothing is easy, right? So I was, telling you, the right thing is that, start cultivating the habit of listening, right? Because I know it can do wonders for your spoken English. The problem is that, English is a language which is very crazy in sense of, look at the pronunciation, look at its grammar structure and rules. I think, sometimes I am a science student, and you already know, I have done my bachelor's in chemistry. Anyway, I don't care about these things, right? Whatever I've done or not done, because it doesn't matter in my life. What matters in my life, that whether I'm living I'm living happily in this moment or not, right? So that's what matter in my life. So just I'm talking about, even sometimes when I compare, right, English with science subject, then I feel English is more complex than science. The problem is that pronunciation, each and every word is different. CUT cut, PUT put. PUT put should be, right, because CUT is cut, then PUT should be put. But it is put. Look how these people, Anglo-Saxons, English was originated from the community which is known as Anglo-Saxons, right? They were Germanic tribe, right? So English is not a language of England. To be honest, let me tell you a background of English. It is not a language which comes from England. It is a language which comes from Germany originally, because when Germanic tribe invaded England in around I don't remember that BC, then these people invaded England, that is known as England before, right? And they influenced these people who were living in England, and they changed everything, and the language they were speaking was English, right? So that's how English originated in this world. So okay, so you will have to keep patience if you want to pick up your comment, right? So just let me first finish something that is very basic and essential to share, right? So I'm sharing it right now. After this, yes, I will start picking up your questions, so don't worry, you will have to wait, right? And I'm telling you, if you don't have patience, then you cannot achieve anything, whatever, even a small thing, right? You cannot achieve without patience. And right now I'm telling you, we are living in such an environment, such an era where if you have patience, you can solve your problem just by keeping patience, because you don't have to put any effort. We have so much comfort, so much conveniences all around us. Just keeping patience can help you to solve lots of problems around you. Look at the people, how reckless they are. They cannot wait even for a moment, and that's what creating problem in their life. So that's why I'm telling you, if you are in this season, please be patient. Yeah, and you are not gonna waste your time. You are gonna learn something out of this season, right? So that was the story of English, that how English was originated. It was originated from a Germanic tribe which came to England, or which is known as England. They invaded this country, they influenced the people, and they started speaking a language which later on came out as an English language, right? So this is the origination point of English. But today I was talking about the cultivating the habit of spoken English. So start listening to your favorite speakers, and your favorite, why I'm telling you only choose your favorite speakers, because you love them, right? You feel connected with them, so you will not feel bored, right? Otherwise, if you are not picking up your favorite speakers, then you will feel bored, and boredom is something which will make this process kind of boring, right? And once the process will be boring, you will not gonna enjoy it. So learning English, you have to learn the way how to enjoy with your English. For example, I'm kind of person, I enjoy with my English, right? Whatever English I have, I enjoy it. I listen to English songs sometime, I listen to those songs. I try to rap behind that song, I try to sing behind that song. I enjoy the process. It doesn't matter for me whether I'm able to sing a song or not, whether I'm able to correctly speak or not, but I'm trying, I'm enjoying the process, and that's what keeping me up in this journey, right? You can do as well. So you're getting me. So you have to learn how to enjoy the process, and once you know how to enjoy the process, I am damn sure nothing is gonna stop you, because you are enjoying now. You do not have to put any extra effort, right? Now look at our life. There is something which attracts us a lot, right? Why? Because we feel some kind of pleasure and enjoyment in it, right? So you feel, whenever you see that thing or watch those things, you feel entertained. So that's what you have to do with English. Make it an entertaining subject. Just whenever you have to entertain yourself, then come to English and tell English, I'm gonna joke with you, I'm gonna play game with you, right? And play this game. This is the way of learning English. Once you are making it a serious process, you are not gonna learn. So that's why I'm always telling my students all around the world that don't be serious while you are learning English, because serious man cannot learn English. This language itself is very serious, complex. Without, I told you right now pronunciation about put and cut. One is known as cut, other known as put, but others would be put. Cut and put would be the right word, but look at the pronunciation, how it changed. So that's why I'm saying it is very complex and crazy language. So once you have to also be crazy to learn this language. Yeah. So one who can become crazy can learn this crazy language. Now how they can learn? So first start listening. After listening, don't forget to practice. It doesn't matter how much you know writing in English, how much you have done reading, how much you have done that literature work, but as far as speaking is concerned, it comes out of speaking. So speaking needs speaking. If you want to speak English, you will have to speak. You will have to open your mouth. You will have to speak the words, right? Now it's up to you. You can find your ways of speaking. There could be a different ways. Now you have to try some ways, but I'm telling you few ways which can help you. It helped me, that's why. Now ways can be that whenever you are, wherever you are, just look around the things, try to speak in English about that. That's simple. It is as simple as it is. Just in front of me there is a mouse, right? So I'm going to talk about this mouse. This mouse belongs to HP company. Yeah, this is wireless mouse. This mouse, the color of this mouse is black, and lots of stuff, like whatever coming in my mind, I'm speaking about it. I'm not making anything complex here, right? So you have to make things simple. Look around yourself, whatever you can see around yourself. Now see about this keyboard. I'm gonna talk about it. What is problem? This keyboard look black. It is a wireless keyboard. There is so many buttons. The button is from A to Z. Whatever I'm speaking. Just I don't care about what I'm speaking, right? But speaking. I mean, speaking comes out of speaking. So you should open your mouth and start speaking, right? So I have given you examples like how can you start speaking, right? It's up to you. You can cultivate your own habit. You can try few methods, and trial and error is the best method to learn in your life, right? Because I feel like that fool never try, because they feel like they know everything. But the wise man always try. They get fail, but they learn out of it. So become one, right? So try. Even if you are getting failure several times, it's okay. It's learning, right? And whole life is learning. One who make his life learning process, they enjoy most in this world. And one who think that they have reached to their goal, one who thinks that they have achieved everything, one who thinks now they know everything, for them their life become stagnant. And that's when they start rotting. They become corpse, right? So make this life a thrilling experience. Go through it, enjoy, deep dive into it, right? So two habits, one was listening, other was speaking, and these are two major habits that you can cultivate initially. I'm talking about, right? Even a little bit English, then these habits are gonna bring lots of changes in you. Even a little bit English is, it doesn't takes lots of English. Even few vocabulary words, right? Like you could frame some grammatical structures, just that's enough. So But I know if you are beginner, then you will have lots of problem. You know, beginners means, you know, when you are beginning to do something, it's really challenging, everything. And once you begin something, it means you are halfway through that process. You have come to, like, you have traveled half distance for your journey. So first, if you are a beginner, then these tips are going to help you now. The first tip is that if you don't know anything in English, don't worry. First start collecting vocabulary words and start translating from Hindi to English or whatever your mother tongue to English, right? Because most of the people would be knowing their own mother tongue. I don't know what is your mother tongue. So start from your mother tongue to English. It's easy, kind of easy thing. Bring some translation book, the best translation book that is being sold in your area. Just, you know, start translating from that your mother tongue to English. There would be vocabulary words, basic vocabulary words. Remember those basic vocabulary words. After that, you know, once you are able to translate from your mother tongue to English, now switch towards English step by step. Getting me? You can do it. So these are the basic tips for beginners. Yeah, but it doesn't matter at what level you are in English. But remember one thing, every day try to collect vocabulary words. Because vocabulary words is very important thing. You, like, I'm realizing right now what is the importance of being a ample amount of vocabulary in your mind. I can only understand because today, if I look at my journey, then I think, you know, if I wouldn't have vocabulary words, I could have given up long before. I couldn't have kept on this journey. So remember vocabulary words every day. It doesn't matter wherever you are, you could find vocabulary all around you. Right now you can see, you know, 90% things, 90% words are written in English in any articles. You know, you can take your book or maybe any grocery things, you know, whatever things around you, look on those things, all the words are written in English. So there is probability that you are passing through thousands of new words, not even thousand, just for example take 10, 20 or 100 words in English every day, but you are not paying attention to them. So start paying attention to these words. So once you will start paying attention to these words, you will also find out its meaning, you know. Now, once you know the meaning, make your own sentences using the context of the word. Getting me? So once you will, and I'm telling you, it is not an easy task, right? It takes time. Slowly build this habit. At once you cannot build this habit, right? For example, if you talk about me, it took me years to come to this level. And now this journey looks like, you know, I'm on highway. I can, you know, speed up my bike as, you know, I can scale up my speed as much as I want. Because I have worked so much previously that now everything comes easier for me. Right, so that were the basic things that I wanted to tell you. So just keep in mind 2-3 basic things, right? And I go with it flow. First is that start listening, listen as much as possible, listen to your favorite speakers. And second thing, speak. Take any object from your surroundings and just start speaking about it. Whatever thought is coming in your mind, speak in English, right? Third thing is that collect vocabulary words every day, right? I am not going to put limit for this. It's up to you. Like if you can collect 10, then just collect 10 words, 20 then 20, 30 then 30, and 100 then hundreds, right? Because it is something which is directly proportional to your spoken English, you know. Getting me? So now I'm gonna start taking your questions, because lots of people are waiting for getting answer of their questions. And whatever questions you have now, you can ask me. I'm gonna answer your questions out of my own experience. And listen to me, these things would definitely help you, because it is my own experience and I'm sharing you my own experience. Sir, have you ever tried to learn any language? Yeah, English was totally a new language for me, right? I tried, like, I never knew how to speak in English. But so, yes, of course, English. You can see me. And after all, as far as my own two mother tongues are concerned, one is Hindi and other is Mathili. I was good at it because I picked it up from my surroundings. Nobody had to teach me these languages. But as far as English is concerned, yes, it is totally new language for me. Just in 2019 I was not speaking English. I started from 2020, and here I am in 2023. It is beginning of 2023, and I hope at the end of 2020 I would be somewhere else. My plan is to totally amaze myself. I want to amaze myself. I want to tell this Anand, you have to surprise yourself, not anybody else. Because if you can surprise yourself, it means you can surprise anybody else as well. Right? So I always try to surprise myself first, right? Yeah. So, I think you got your answer that yes, English was totally a new language for me and I started learning English. Right? So now I'm gonna take your next question. So hi everybody, are you alive here? If you are, then don't forget to put your question here. I'm gonna pick up your question from here onwards. Everybody is silent here. What has happened? What are you guys doing? Please ask questions. I'm waiting for your questions. Sir, I can write very well in English, but I can't confidently speak directly to someone else. Can you suggest me some solutions? Of course. There are solutions and you can work on it. Just listen to me. Now everybody listen to me carefully, because it is not a question of his. It's your question as well. Somebody is asking me, sir, I can write very well, but how can I speak English? Like he is not able to speak confidently in front of people. So he is seeking solution that, sir, how can I speak confidently in front of people? So few basic things you can keep in your mind and you can go with the flow. First thing is that you have been writing, that's why you are able to write, because since first day when you got enrolled in your school, teachers were teaching you how to write in English, but they never taught you how to speak in English. Even they would have taught you, but you never tried. That's why the problem arises right now, right? So first thing is that start speaking and be judgment free, because as far as life and growth is concerned, one should live a judgment free life and judgment free growth. One should one should not care about judgment to grow in their life. Getting me? Sapna Das, how did I learn English? Of course, I'm talking about the same thing here. So yes, just keep watching me. I would answer your question. So let me finish this question first. Somebody has asked me right now that he could write English very well, but when it comes to speak, he cannot speak confidently. So now I'm talking about the problem, and you might have any of these problems or maybe all these problems, so you can figure out the way to solve this problem, right? So first problem can be that you never tried to speak English, but you have been always writing, because in school academics you have been writing every day, so that's why you are good at writing. Second thing can be you are very judgmental kind of person. You feel like, if I'm gonna speak English, if I'm gonna make mistake, then what people are gonna tell me about? So this can be also a problem for you. So now in this sense you will have to change your psychology, because your psychology is holding you back. It is becoming enemy of yours. So it is becoming enemy of yours. So you can change your perception about learning things, like you cannot be perfect in a day. You will have to speak confidently in front of people, because once you know that you are gonna make mistake, and you are confident enough to make mistake, it means you are accepting yourself. So now there is no doubt that you would not be confident. Getting me? I'm asking you one thing, like when you know already yourself that you're gonna make mistake in front of people, and when you are speaking in front of people, then you would not care about your mistakes. You will feel confident of speaking. But the problem is that you feel like you are perfect and you want to speak English now and you want to learn. Then that's why your confidence has gone, because you are not the true self yourself. So you will have to accept who you are. First of all, you will have to understand that you don't know how to speak English. That's why you are making mistake, and now this is process where you would make mistake and you will learn. Then you are going to grow in your life. Now the pop culture is spreading all around this world that you are perfect. You have to show everywhere that you are perfect. I don't know where from this idea came in our society. We were kind of people who have always been learning from trial and error method. We never tried to perfect ourselves. We were one who has been always seeking or exploring, you can say, self. The word, good word, I'm forgetting the word. मतलब उसको आत्म निरीक्षण कहते हैं हम लोग, like introspection. Yeah, I can say we had a culture which has been teaching us introspection, how to do introspection in your life. But the Westerns never did it, because their life was totally depends on materialism. But our life was not materialistic. That's the mistake. Like we could have lived a balanced life. The Indians were very spiritual and the Westerners become very materialistic, and that is the only problem for them and us as well. That's why right now we are running behind materialistic things, because we never been experienced that thing. If we would have already been experienced, then we had to not run behind it, because we had both the things, inner and outer. But the problem is that we were knowing only inner things and Westerners were knowing only outer world. And what happened? They engrossed in their outer world and they found misery there, and we engrossed in our inner world, and now we are looking to get into outer world. And we are running so fastly, so recklessly, that we are leaving our inner intrinsic values and just adopting something which is outer. But my question is that no, I'm not telling you don't adopt it, but remain original. Keep the inner and outer balanced, and then look at the life, how beautiful this life would be. Otherwise, if you are gonna only adopt the inner outer things that already Westerners have done, and they have realized, they have come to the point that they know point in living like this. They have multiple sexual partners, but at the end of the day they are finding they are still void. They have had sex with multiple partners up to 18, 20, 22, 25, 30. But as soon as they pass the 40 years, 45 years, then they can realize easily their life is void. They have been searching happiness one after one, but they got nothing. Right? Yeah, I'm talking. So I mean, we have to balance our life with materialistic thing and with inner things, like I'm talking spiritual things, right? Because both are helpful. We cannot live without technology today, because technology is something which is playing great role in our life, right? And we can also not live without the inner peace, happiness and joy, right? So we have to make balance between these two dimensions of life. The problem is that we are running towards one dimension now. We are forgetting everything that we really hold and which is meaningful. right? So that's what I was talking about. Now, yes, I'm talking about life in general. I'm not only talking about English. I'm trying to bring everything within English. Here, most of the people are related to English, that's why. But I know, once you know life better, then only you can also learn English well, because everything is connected in this universe. All dots are connected. There is no boundary, right? So that's why you would see one who are successful in the society, they seems to be perfect. They seem to be perfect. Why? Because they perceive things around them. They have, I don't want to get into that they have extra sense, but their sense is widely, open to realize things around them. That's why they can pick up language easily and fastly, rapidly. They can do any work easily, or they can get promotion in their job easily. Why? Because these people are learning lesson at every point in their life. So I mean, we would have to balance everything, and this is an era, this is a time where equilibrium and balance is the most important thing. Because just think, we have everything now, like if I'm sitting in this room, right, in this room, I can live my life in this room. Even if I will not go out of this room, I'm living in such a era where everything would come in my home. Like I can get food here easily, whatever I want, all the amenities will be around me. Even I will have to not step out of this room. We are living in such an era. So when you are living in such an era, then what is needed within you now? Now you have to not do physical works, you have to not do anything, then you have to do only mental works. And you can only perform well mental work. You can only perform your work well or mental work when your mind is balanced, your mind is in equilibrium, right? Otherwise not. Otherwise you are gonna mess up things, right? So messing up things will cause lots of problem. So now you got me. So first, start doing those things and you will improve. Now I'm gonna take your next question. So please, yes, go ahead with your next question. Hi. So you can ask now your next question. So I'm here to answer your next question. So please go on. Hi everyone, you are here. You can ask any question, whether it is related to English, life, science, or any other thing. Because I know you guys are curious, and I'm also here curious, guys. My inquisition, I'm kind of inquisitive, so my inquisition brings answers of all these questions, right? So hi, I can see you guys, but I cannot see any questions. So please let me take another question. So if you are here, let me check out the top comment so I could find what are you doing. Okay, sir. Welcome to the chat. Remember, yes. So hi everyone. Are you alive? I hope you are. So why are you not writing any question now? I'm here to answer your question. So how to improve a speaking skill, right? Good question. Great question. How to improve a speaking skill, right? Now, probably I'm gonna speak the few points that you already would have heard, but you have not worked on it. Now, first tell me one thing, whoever had asked this comment, just you ask this question, or sometimes you also work on the point that I tell you. Because I know today in this live session you asked me this question, I will tell you few points, but if you haven't worked, then next week also you will come and ask the same question. Then what is point of asking again and again? So you will have to work, right? I'm gonna narrate some points, but work on this point, then ask the question. Then I would be also feeling good. Yes, somebody has worked and then he is asking the question. Otherwise your question shows you have never worked on your English. Your question is how to improve a speaking skill. Now it means you have not started your journey yet, because when you would have started your journey, then you would have asked some other questions like, sir, I have this problem, I am not able to remember the vocab, how to remember the vocab, sir, I stuck on the sentence here, how to improve this. But when you are asking the flat question like that, how to improve a speaking skill, it means you have not started your journey yet. So first I will recommend you to start your journey. Right, whatever little English you know, just start speaking with your family member, your brother, your sister, mother, father, whatever you feel speaking with, whomever you feel speaking with, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your fiance, your spouse. I mean, you can do with anybody. How can you speak? I mean, now you will tell me, even I'm not able to think in English. So who was able to think? Everybody has to think, they put effort, and just start putting effort. Whatever the Hindi sentence is coming in your mind, just start translating it into English. Instead of trying to build something out of the heaven. Don't try to bring something out of the heaven. Just heaven is in front of you. Open your eyes and speak about this heaven. Right? So just first do this, right? And later on you will find the result. Get me? Now, so first start, your journey. How can you speak? It is different thing. First, you have to embark your journey. Once you will start your journey, then you are gonna figure out some ways by yourself as well. We are human being, and our mind has capacity that it evolves after some times. When you start working on things, then actually you figure out which way would be right, which way you should walk on, right? So it's up to you. Getting me? Yeah. Now some simple tips I would tell you. If you are beginner, then start translating from your mother tongue to English. Build vocabulary every day. Remember vocabulary words, or try to collect vocabulary words. Remember it, and start speaking with your friend little sentences. Start speaking with your mother, father, or parents, whoever is around you, and go with the simple method, right? And later on you will figure out everything. I have to not tell you everything, right? For example, when you are learning how to ride a bicycle, the people who is teaching you, or whoever is trying to teach you how to ride a bicycle, he is not telling you everything. He is not telling you have to pass through this line. You automatically find the balance because you started working on it. Now you find that balance. So that's the same thing happens every aspects of life. So when you start working, when you start walking on the path, then you automatically find the balance. You automatically know which path would be right. Whether I should go from the left or right, where whatever things, it comes in you automatically. So I start working. Now I'm gonna take your next question. So please, how to deal with negative people? Yes, good question. Now listen. You have to be strong. You have to be strong, right? So if you really want to, right now you can see somebody is in my comment section there. His name is Amit Rai, and I know he is fool, because he hasn't seen my videos. I have been inspiration for thousands of people, and he is teaching me lesson here. That what should I do? So people like him exist everywhere in society. So now you have to be strong how to tackle these people. Because these are the people who has done nothing in their life, and he would be poor, absolutely poor in all aspects of life, wherever he is. He will be sexual perverted somewhere, right? But he is trying to teach me lesson because he knows he cannot do anything. So he want to provoke me. Now it's my responsibility now to not get provoked by him. It's my responsibility to do my work here, because I know Amit is one here who is commenting like this, but there are more than Amit, many more than Amit, who is listening to me, who is imbibing me, who is growing in their career. So I should talk about them, or I should talk about Amit? So negative people are everywhere. Even in your family, people would be very negative. But you have to find the way. You have to not care about them. Stop caring, because you are caring. That's why they are part of your world. Once you do not care, once you do not give attention to them, they do not make any sense in your life. So whenever you find toxic people around you, negative people around you, just try to cut off yourself from them, or cut off them from your circle. And now see, you would be doing wonderfully well. Amit, do you listening to me? I think he is gone. Yeah, definitely he would have some work now, so he would try that work. Getting me? Wherever you are finding negative people, and this world is full of different kind of people, and their true color is hidden. So just, it's your responsibility to think about your own well-being. Your well-being is totally in your hand. So now cut off the negative people from your circle and live with some positive people, right? It is said that Gautam Buddha said it is better to walk alone rather than walking with fool. So start living alone. You can do it on your own. You do not need people around you, right? And that's why I totally align with this word. It is better to walk alone rather than walking with fool. So just you cannot do anything, you cannot change the people. Never try to change the people, just try to change yourself, because it is easiest thing that you can do. And all change starts from ourselves. All change starts from ourselves. So first change yourself, change your mindset. You have to tackle these people, right? Just think, yeah, these are the people, and these are the people. Just they are on their own way. You have to be in your own way. Okay, somebody is from Bodh Gaya. Yes, I will give you shout out. I have been to Bodh Gaya twice. I have visited Bodha temple twice, and that tree where Gautam Buddha has got enlightenment. Yeah. Getting me? So you got how to deal with toxic people. You have to not fight with them. You have to not try to understand them. Instead of that, try to changing yourself. Start changing yourself. Start cutting off your friend circle from them. Right? And don't pay attention to them. If you do not pay attention to them, they do not make any sense in your life. The things, just look at our life, right? The things, which are the things which make meaning in your life? The things on which you pay attention. So if you are not paying attention to something, it doesn't make any sense in your life, right? So do the same thing. Don't pay any kind of attention to these people, and look, these people will be behind you, not you will be behind them. These people will bow down to you, you will not bow down to them. Yeah, I'm answering Dipesh. I'm answering your question, right? So you have to make yourself strong, right? Normally I can talk about how to speak like you for a long time. When I try to speak for a long time, I fumble a lot, okay? No problem. There was a point of time when I was also facing the same problem. When I had to speak for a long time, I used to fumble a lot. But right now you can see things are getting easier day by day. It is becoming better day by day. Why? Because of practice, practice, practice. Let me tell you one thing, to be honest. I am telling you honestly and very honestly that you will have to put lots of practice to speak English. You couldn't have imagined that you would need that much practice to speak English. Because it's not easy. But I'm telling you, at the same time, it is easy when you are determined. When you really want to do this. If you really have appetite, you are hungry, then you are going to do this. This is not a big deal. People have done it. You can do it. Right. So first, start, making a right goal in your mind. You are stuck, I understand. You fumble, I understand. But just listen. Yesterday you were able to speak only 10 lines. Today you have progressed or not? You have come to 12 lines or not? I think you would have. Definitely. Tomorrow you are gonna speak 15 lines. A day after tomorrow you are gonna speak 20 lines. And who knows, after that, maybe as long as you want to speak, you can speak. So things evolve gradually. You improve gradually. It's not that you can improve just within a day, within a night. It takes time. So be patient, and if you are fumbling, just don't bother about it. It's not that you have to not feel underestimated. You have to not feel kind of what can I say, like you cannot do. You don't have any right to look down to yourself, right? You don't have any right. Just you are fumbling. Take it easily. It is a process of learning where you have to go through this process, and you're going right now. So do this, right? Now I'm gonna take next question. So you got my answer. The conclusion is that yes, fumbling is a part of learning English. Just be okay with it. It's natural. Time would come, you will overcome this problem, right? Yeah. So hi everyone, thank you very much for joining me. It has been 53 minutes and we have been continuously talking here. So I'm gonna give you shout out. So don't forget that where are you from and which part of world you are joining from. So I wanna know that guys are coming back once again, because I think lots of old subscribers are not coming back. So I wanna know how many of you are old and new. So please keep writing your comment, and first do one thing. Please write your name and from which place you are, right? So write your name. I'm gonna give you shout out. So be ready for the shout out. Hi everyone, do you listen me? I think you listen to me. I cannot see even a single comment. I understand English but stucking. Okay, how many teachers have you talked to in total? I don't remember. Lots of tutors. And why are you talking about tutors? I've talked with so many people around the world now. I have a vast experience of talking with people. Surya from Karnataka. Oh, thank you, Surya. Mohit from Haryana. Thank you, Mohit. Suryakant from Bodh Gaya. Suryakant. Hi, Suryakant. I have been to your place, Bodh Gaya, twice. Okay. So from Bihar, Sukandar Shah from Bihar. Okay, so keep writing. I'm gonna see people are from Punjab, people are from Bihar, people are from Bodh Gaya. Yeah. So hi everyone. Just these are, I could see good number of people here right now. 30 people are here, but they are just 4 have written. Where are they from? So what are you guys doing? Rest of 26. Anand, how to speak English? Okay, Shivani Yadav, I will come to your point. I'm just answering all during this session. Just I'm answering this question only. You are doing great job. Thank you, Sukandar Shah. Right. So if you wanna get the answer of your question, then definitely you can watch this live sessions from beginning, because I have come a long way now. I'm picking up the question, so I think I have already answered your question how to speak in English. Please go and watch it from beginning. You will get your answer, right? So if you have any particular problem, then I'm gonna take it. Otherwise, if you have this question that how to speak in English, then watch this session since beginning. You will understand everything. Okay, thank you. I'm from Bangladesh. Okay, Bangladesh. Tajul Malik from Bangladesh. Thank you, Tajul from Bangladesh. Somebody else? Somebody else from any other countries except of India? Yeah, somebody is from Bangladesh. Anybody else from any other countries? Or maybe if you are Indian and you are living in different countries, so I want to know my network, like how far I have gone now. Oh, I couldn't see. Hey everyone. So okay, so now I'm gonna take your questions once again. So write your question. We have done this enough. I'm from Bangladesh. Thank you. You are doing great job. I'm from 57 years old. Okay, 57 years old. No problem. Just age is number. So I think age is number for you as well. Because if you have desire of learning English at the age of 57, it tells a lot about you, like how courageous you are. So yeah, Sukandar Saha, don't worry, even if you are 57, you have enough time to learn English, And English is something which can be learned within months or years. So you have enough time. My name is Tajul Islam Manik from Bangladesh. Thank you, Tajumil. Sukandar Saha, but I watch your video. Thank you very much for watching. Hi, sir. Kohinar. कौन से विलेज से how to face stage anxiety while speaking? How to face stage anxiety while speaking? Okay, good question is coming in. Like somebody has a stage anxiety, like how to face a stage anxiety, right? Listen, you at once if you are going at a stage, then it is problem. You cannot go on a stage at once, but you can go if you are a madman like me. Yes, I remember once I had been to a stage few years back, right? During my intermediate days, I had just started in my college, and I used to be president of my science club. So my science club got invited in an English institute, right, where English was being taught. So lots of people from city had come there. Lots of doctors were there. So behalf of my science club, I was supposed to speak, and I got invited. Everybody was speaking English, and I was one who did not know how to speak in English. But after all, I jumped because I had to speak anyway. I spoke in English, and let me tell you, I still remember that day. What did I speak? I still don't remember on a stage. So yeah, so you would ask me, weren't you fearful? Yes, I was, but I conquered my fear. I thought today I'm gonna speak because I have to speak anyway, so there were no way. So that's what you can do. When you know you have to go on a stage, then don't be fearful. Just think, make up your mind, impact your mind psychologically. Just train it. Yeah, you are already on a stage. Now be in your room and think that you are speaking on a stage. Hypnotize yourself. You can do you can use hypnosis process, right? In past you would have known, when I was a child, my nanima, my grandmother nanima, used to tell me lots of stories. And she used to tell me some hypnosis stories where, beaches will hypnotize a man, right? And she will use them for their work. So I remember those stories of hypnosis. And it was truth, anybody can hypnotize you. Because if somebody can influence you very deeply, And like for example, if I am a man and somebody can, if I will start thinking in my mind, no, I am not a man, I am a bull, I am a bull, I am a bull. Now what I am doing, I am psychologically or like wholeheartedly I'm thinking that I'm bull. Then after few months, few years, I would not think that I'm man now, because I made myself believe that I'm bull, I'm not a man, and I will start behaving like a bull. So that is the power of hypnosis. That's what you can use to get rid of your fear. If you just think, you two or three things you can do to get rid of this problem. If you wanna go on a stage or forum, and if you wanna speak English, first thing you can do that, just stand up somewhere and think you are on a stage and speak about that topic, whichever topic you want to speak about or on, right? So start speaking about that topic, think about it, and think that you are already on a stage. Second thing, if you are fearful about people around you and people about your audience, then just now train your brain that there is nobody else except me here. तुम सोचो कि तुम स्टेज पे खड़े हो और तुम्हारे अलावा कोई भी नहीं है तुम्हारे सामने. Just think, hi dream girl, thank you. Good evening to all of you. I think lots of people are joining me now. They are late, but they are joining me somehow. So suppose you are marrying a foreigner. Is language this a barrier between? Okay, I will come to you this question. Good question, because right now people are marrying people from abroad. So yes, this is good question. I will come. So मैं ये कह रहा था, I was talking about that just you can train your brain, you can hypnotize your brain that you are already a good speaker. So just imagine in your mind that you are already speaking in front of lots of audience, or either you can, if you have a fear of audience, then you can think about there are no audience in front of me, just I'm only one, I'm speaking, yes, I'm speaking well. That's thing. This can help you train yourself in every possible way. Don't think about people. So what kind of fear you have, just work according to that. If you have a stage problem, then just practice and think that you are already on a stage. If you have a fear of people, then just you have to think in your mind there is nobody in front of you, you are only there and you are speaking. Don't think about them a lot. Now one question is coming that sir, if I'm going to marry a foreigner, then language can be barrier. Let me tell you a few points here. Yeah, good question, interesting question. It is not only related to English, it is something out of English. It's a general question that we get in our life, right? The question is that, first of all, language cannot be barrier in any work. And today we have come very long way now, where language doesn't create any kind of barrier. So first thing is that if you are really madly in love with somebody, then even you do not need to talk in language. Their eyes, their gestures, their postures can reveal everything. I am not talking about the love that is being done today. And I don't know why we are giving the name, word like love is being polluted. It is being contaminated by us, human beings. I think right now animals are better to keep this word at right place. No, the love that we are doing, our society doing, that is different kind of love affair, and I'm not want to get into it. But if you really love somebody, then their eyes, his or her eyes, right? I mean, body movement. These are the things which can tell you lot of things about it. And sometimes I come across people who tells me that yeah, I got deceived by my beloved or whatever. I tell them, no, you are trying to make yourself fool. You wouldn't have been deceived. Because love is something which is brighter than the sun. If somebody has love for you in their eyes, you can easily read it out. Their eyes itself will tell you they love you, she love you, he love you. She loves you, he loves you, they love you. It is not something that can be hide. That's why it is very difficult. Look at the songs. All the songs are telling you it is very difficult to hide love. Because you cannot hide it. Your whole body, your whole psychology would start speaking a language of love. If you have been into love and in real love, then you would have seen it happening. Even for a moment, I'm not talking about for whole life. Even for a moment, if you have been in love with your beloved, then you would have seen, their eyes, her eyes, his eyes could tell you about everything, right? That brightness, glimpse in eyes can tell you everything. So yeah, as far as your marriage is concerned, if you really love somebody, no language wouldn't be barrier. And for love, people can break the mountain. For love, people can break the mountain and bring canals out of it. Have you heard about the love story of Siri and Faryad? Laila and Majnu? Romeo and Juliet? People could do impossible thing for love. Then what is about the language? A simple thing like language. You cannot learn a language. You can learn. Right. So that's the answer of your question. No, language never become barrier while you are going to marry somebody. You really matter. Who or he or she really matters for you then. Yeah. You can learn language later on, but not let her go, not let him go. That's my answer is. If you really care about him or her. Now I'm gonna take your next question. Hi everybody, I have been live here since long time, 1 hour 7 minutes, and I have been answering your questions, but it seems like you guys are not supporting me here. I'm only here for you, but you are not for me. It's not fair. It's not fair at all. Because I'm here for you, but you are not here for me. So do you think it is fair enough? Okay. So hi, and it has been already 1 hour 9 minutes, and this session is going to be too long now, so I want to wrap up this session for today at least. And I would be joining you next Sunday once again, so don't forget to join me at 7:15 p.m. in the evening every Sunday. I would be here answering all of your questions, not only related to English but also related to your life and other things, right? Thank you very, very much for joining me once again today. See you next Sunday, and goodbye. Keep learning, happy learning by then. Thank you very much everyone for joining me in this wonderful evening. Bye. See you next day.